ECR Engines, a performance division of Richard Childress Racing, the roar of an engine brings innovation to life.
Week by week, it's a competitive sport, and we stand up to the challenge and want to be better than everybody else. The way this sport works with all the cars in very close proximity in the garage, other competitors can easily see what your content is. So therefore, you have to constantly be innovating. If you don't come up with new ideas, at least monthly, then it won't be long before you fall behind.
The life cycle of an engine reveals how ECR's engineering prowess, its advanced technologies, and a drive for innovation all come together to push the boundaries of performance.
The role of research and development in ECR engines is to define the recipe to which our engines are built. And that's a recipe that we have to revisit week by week. So the emphasis on innovation and research and development in ECR in order to maintain a competitive edge in this sport is extremely high.
Simply put, the R&D team makes parts, but more importantly, they concentrate on how to optimize the design of each of an engine's 4,000 parts.
We have to be intimately familiar with every part of the engine to better optimize it. So at any one point in time, we may be looking on an individual subsystem or the overall engine.
With a full set of components gathered, ECR's technicians take a bare block and assemble each engine from the ground up. It's a process that takes 4 days from start to finish.
The optimization not only consists of the design, but it also consists of the assembly processes. Engines that we manufacture must produce within 0.5% power of each other, or the engine gets torn apart and rebuilt.
Following assembly, a fully built engine goes through the rounds of testing and fine-tuning before it's considered ready for on-track competition. At the racetrack, each team's engine has a dedicated tuner who's responsible for everything related to that engine's performance leading up to the drop of the green flag.
After each run, the tuner is downloading EFI data from the engine, verifying its health, performance, making sure all sensors are working, making sure everything as a package is operating at peak performance.
By the time the green flag drops, countless hours have been spent to give our drivers the power, speed, and reliability they need to run a successful race. After every race, ECR's engines are taken apart and examined. These examinations reveal how heat, pressure, and friction affect engine components and identify premature wear or any other potential issues that might affect performance.
As we push these engines and are balancing the power and reliability of these engines, surface finishes and battling friction to achieve those goals of power, but still maintaining reliability, we found to push that threshold that microns matter, and we have to have the technologies to be able to measure those microns.
This is also where the engine's life cycle comes full circle. The post-race examination often influences how the R&D team further optimizes engine components. Much like fans who enjoy watching the power, speed, and sound created by engines during competition, everyone at ECR gets the thrill of seeing their hard work come to life on the racetrack, especially when their engines help create winning moments.
I think one of the most exciting things is when you do change something and it goes to the track, you can immediately see the impact it had on Sunday. Hundreds of thousands or millions of people can as well, so it's the immediate feedback that makes it very exciting.